Hey, you. You know where I can get some weed? I think it's puff time.
What's up, guys? This is the Puffcast, and I am the Nightly Toker. Yeah, that's right. I'm the Nightly Toker. You know who I am. You've heard me before. And if you haven't, that's cool. If maybe this is your first time in the Puffcast, listening to what I'm all about, you know what? It's pretty random. I get high. I rant a little bit. I talk about my day, whatever comes to mind. You know, I just have a good time with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm always willing to talk about other topics, whatever comes up. I have no problem doing that. And I welcome anybody to send in topic ideas, puffcast@gmail.com. Of course, that's the Puffcast, not just Puffcast. You know what I mean. It's the Puffcast. But you know what? Let's get into this. It's October. Oh, it's not October. It's September 11th. Ooh, Memorial Day for that tragic event. I'm not going to dive into that. I'm not going to use that as an excuse or a gimmick to try and get plays. Lots of people do it. Some people that I follow who I didn't think would have definitely done it. And it's pretty shameless. You know, thankfully, you know what? I have seen people doing videos about things going on in the day-to-day life of the world. And you know what? They're actually talking about it. They're not just using it as a means to get plays and views and subscribers. They're actually diving into, like, the CBD channel. He actually gets into that, and he will actually, when he does a video like about their, Hurricane Irma or Harvey or whatever's going on, when he actually dives into those topics, he actually, goes into it. He doesn't just reference it once, right? I wish more people would do that. That's why I respect the CBD channel so much, because they don't just use shit to get subscribers and plays and views. He's legitimate. He's genuine, which is really cool to see. But yeah, so you know what? We're going to take a moment of silence for those who did lose their lives on September 11th. We're even going to pause the music. Okay, so because I'm a little bit high already, a little bit, not much. I can't stay quiet for very long because you know what? I haven't done a Puffcast episode. Oh, jeez, since Saturday. Oh man. And that one's not doing so well. But you know what? I had a good time with it. That's all that matters. I'm cool with it. But yeah, so you know what? We're going to move on to bigger, better things. So, and of course, if you've never listened before, you'll notice sometimes I talk too fast and get stumbled up on my words. It's just what I do sometimes. I have anxiety. It kicks in at all random times. And the past few days, pretty much since last Friday, I have been a little bit more anxious. It has gotten to me a little bit, and it has pushed me down a little bit. I felt a little down. I was like, whoa, like not like down, just a little down. And it thinks something was really bugging me because it was a mistake that I made from about a week and a half ago, and I didn't even realize I made it until it came up on Friday. So definitely felt bad. So some things to work on still, but you know what? We'll get there. We'll move on. We'll learn from our mistakes. Yeah, so that's pretty much where that's at. But I do feel a little bit more better today, a little bit more energized. It wasn't an amazing day. I did get some things done, but not as much as I should have, right? So tomorrow I'm going to have to bust one out and catch up. This entire week's going to be nuts with work. So I'm going to definitely try to do some episodes every night from now until Friday. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will try to do an episode every single night this week. And maybe just take the weekend for myself. We'll see. But you'll definitely see a lot of new episodes this week. So actually, I do want to talk a little bit. I had an edible earlier. Because it's currently, I don't know, it's not too late. I took one probably about 2 hours ago. And after about an hour and a bit, I did feel a little something. And I just realized now that I brought my drink downstairs. And I left it somewhere. Yeah. I left it on the top of the stairs. The humanity. Dude, I swear to God, I'm like the fucking Flash or something. Because literally, I just went boop, and I just got it. I'm just kidding, of course. You're not that high, neither am I. However, I did bolt my ass up the stairs. I'm not a small person. I'm not the biggest person you've ever seen, but I'm not a small person. I just booked it up those stairs. Almost took out the fucking cat. Sorry. But I had to get this lemonade. Because it is sugar-free lemonade that we made at home. So, you gotta have some. It's pretty good, not too sweet. Alright, guys. So, yeah, like I said, I had a edible a couple hours ago. And it's this, it's a 2-pack. It's called Sneakers. It's kind of like Snickers, right? It tastes identical to Snickers. Even the logo on it looks like Snickers, but it says Sneakers. And it's Herbivores Edibles. Cannabis-infused chocolate bar. There's 2 in a pack, 50 milligrams of THC apiece. And, you know, I didn't get a whole lot. Now, 50 milligrams, maybe that just isn't that much. I don't know. I don't know how much THC was in previous brownies I've ever had. Or even the brownies I've made. I don't know. I don't really know how to gauge that content of how much it takes to really get me something. I do find I am talking a little faster, obviously. I'm a little bit more energized. A little scatterbrained. But I'm also tired. So, I don't know. I'm not putting too much faith in it. In just the one edible. It was good. I definitely felt a little bit. But it does feel like it's the bottom end of a high. Right? Where you still feel good. But there's not a whole lot going on, right? Now, I do like when I smoke, obviously, I get high, right? That's just a given. So you're going to hear some clanging around because I am moving some stuff out of my case here, which I completely redid on Saturday, which I'm so proud of because it took me 4 hours. That's right. Sorry, I literally just had to pause this recording because I had to burp. And I wasn't going to burp into the microphone. But I had Domino's, was it jalapeno and sausage pizza. That's a late night dinner because I didn't get home till late. So kids were in bed, so I was like, hey, you want to order a pizza? And the wife's like, hell yeah. We almost never do that anymore. So it's super good, but yeah, burpee. But yeah, so yeah, it took me 4 hours to really redo my case, which was a long ass time. But you know what? It was totally worth it. However, I can't seem to find my dabber. Where is it? Where is it? Something definitely be wrong here, boys. Something definitely be wrong. Huh. This is kind of odd how I don't know where it is. Oh, never mind. I forgot I put it in a case now. Because I've got this little black zippered case. I got it for, and it's basically an Evode multi-use pen a while back. Nice little case, protective. Got a little strap. Hold a pick, you know, little silicone dab container. And your nice, a decent little dab rig pen. Right? So, works for me. Maybe it wouldn't work for you, but hey, works for me, and that's all that matters. So, but I forgot I put it in there. So we're definitely going to take a couple dabs. Just because, you know, it's been a pretty decent day. Not an amazing day, pretty decent day. Ended on a good note. Started on a good note, ended on a good note. Plus I got some pizza out of it. And got to, you know, spend some quality time with the wife this evening. Where, you know, we watched Shark Tank on Netflix. And we just chatted a bit and ate pizza and hung out and, you know, it was nice. Honestly, it was really nice. Just kind of take that moment for ourselves. And it was, to be honest, like, okay, most of the time, we don't even sit on the same couch. We sit on opposite couches. Sorry, some clang in here. Just looking for the right tool. Yeah, so we do sit on opposite couches. Why? Because I heat up. I really do. And I'm pretty sure I piss off the wife after a little while. But, come on, so many pics. Just, but, yeah, so we do like our separate spaces. Because I'm always boiling to death. But tonight, we actually sat on the same couch. Because we were just hanging out. And it was neat. It's not like other times. Sometimes it just kind of seems like we're both in the same room. That's really all it is. But tonight, we were enjoying each other's company. So, that's one thing we haven't done in a long time. You know, it's just nice to enjoy each other's company. Talk about what's going on and just chat. And it's almost like, hey, what's new? Like, you know. Maybe to you, to others, to someone, who knows. Well, losing a dab might seem kind of weird. But I'm pretty sure some of you out there, a lot of you probably can relate to that. Where we just got to hang out. So I'm happy with it. It just seemed really nice. So I'd be pleased. But alright, we got our pen together here. We got a little dab. It's probably maybe a little bit less than a 0.1 gram dab. Because I am getting pretty low on the stuff. And I do have some reclaim in one of my little dab containers here. But I really don't want to resort to that. That'll be for when I run out. That's just going to sit there. And every time I clean, I'm going to pick that sucker out and put it in there. Right? So that's, I really don't want to, but I will. Right? And now that I have got my case perfectly set up, like it's perfect. One of these days, I will do a full tour of the case if you guys ever wanted. I don't think anybody would want to see it though, but maybe I could do that on the Instagram or Twitter, do a live video and show you guys kind of what I'm dealing with my case, how I got it set up. I don't know. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Seriously, let me know. Because I don't think anybody really would, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And of course, the case smells a million times better now. But I still want to get some kind of a, clickety clank clank, some kind of a deodorizing pad or something to throw in there that'll just help absorb any odors. Because I do keep an ashtray in there, which at the moment I'm looking at it and it's sitting outside. Right? And the problem with this one is that stuff can kind of come out. So I should get something a little bit more self-contained for the ashtray. You know, I've elevated my experience. My chronic case is perfectly set up just the way I like it, I want it, I need it. So I should take the next step and just track down some kind of a cool little ashtray that'll have a little bit more self-containedness. Is that a word? Self-containedness? I'm going to go with it. Hopefully you're cool with it. A little better self-containedness and something for odor control, right? Because now that it's all organized, it's all good, I want to keep it this way. I don't want to be a slob anymore. I don't want my case just to get all fucked up because I still haven't dealt with the last case. I transferred everything over, got rid of a whole bag of shit. Literally just shit garbage that I had in there. Little containers and stuff that I didn't need. So I got rid of them, right? Just get rid of all that crap. But I still haven't cleaned out all the loose weed in the bottom. So I've got that case all locked up. It's sealed up. It's kind of airtight at the moment almost. So, but there's a lot of weed in there. So I might just keep it in there for now and get to it. Oh my god, it definitely smells shit down here. I'm down in the puff cave, guys. The man cave. I smell shit. I think either the cat just took a dump, or the dog took a shit somewhere. I don't know. Something's off. Not liking it. Anyways, you know what? Sorry about that, guys. I'm in the basement. You know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm smelling something not so awesome. Alright. I actually had to get the Airwick 3-in-1 spray out because I had it over at the little other table here. Whew. Oh shit, I sprayed way too much. Ugh. Whew, damn. Less is more, apparently. Holy crap. Alright, that was horrible. Horrible. Whew. Whew. I can taste it. I sprayed way too much. I don't smell the poop now. Pretty sure it's the garbage. I think one of the kids must have been down here. I don't think they pooped in the garbage. Well, you never know. They are pretty much like animals. But I think maybe the dog pooped. Because sometimes they come down here and they poop. Because they're just too lazy to go outside. Especially if it's too hot or too wet. Or just they're too lazy. So maybe we should pick it up and put it in the garbage. That's my theory. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going with that, guys. I'm seriously just going to go with that. I hope you're good with it. Because that's what I'm going with. You know, I almost kind of think that maybe I don't need to puff anymore. Or at all. Maybe I should just stick with the brownie. Or the sneakers. But, you know, this wouldn't be the Puffcast if I didn't at least have a puff. So, with that said... Ladies
and gentlemen, puff time is about to commence.
Fuck yeah, it is, guys. If you haven't heard it before, if you're new to the Puffcast when you hear that tune... all you gotta know is that it's time to puff. Get your blunt, your rig, your bong, your pipe, your vape, your pen, your one hitter. I don't care how you consume your cannabis. It could be an edible. I don't care. Whatever you got going on. All it means is that when you hear that tune, I'm going to take a rip, and you just take a rip. I want you to join me in on my sesh. And of course, if you don't smoke at all, you don't consume cannabis, maybe it's not your thing, that's alright. Maybe you just like to listen to the Puffcast. That's cool too, and I appreciate your support. But for the rest of you guys, and I know there's a lot of you listening, you're smokers, you're tokers. So, let's do it, guys. Are you ready? Because I'm ready, because I'm looking forward to this hit. I'm going to do a moderate one at first, then I'll go into the big one. Because you guys know I always go big and then I cough. I'll probably cough anyways, because that's just, I'm fucked. I'm sorry. Alright, clear those lungs. Here we go. First hit. Not bad, not bad. You can really taste the flavor when you do a nice low and slow hit. When you haven't heated it up for a little while, right? When you just hit that ignition on that coil. Whew. But the flavor on that, super delicious, super delicious. Yeah, Granddaddy Purple. Good stuff. Of course, we've got that from our friends over at budzone.ca. If you use coupon code ThePuffcast on orders of $150 or more, you can get a free eighth of Pink Kush. And on all qualifying orders of $150 or more, you get immediate free shipping in Canada. So head on over there and show them some love, even if you don't put in a big order at first. I would recommend the Himalayan Gold, the Granddaddy Purple Shatter, and you know what? Have a go at some of their edibles, because I've heard I've heard good things. I've heard good things about their edibles. I'm thinking on my next order, which is going to be coming up pretty soon, I'm going to order a little something and see what they're like. Yeah, see what they're like. Because I am thinking maybe I'll start to try a little bit more of the edible market and see what's out there. So, you know, have a go. I used to be really scared about edibles. Just my first time just really fucked me up so bad. And I'm always very hesitant to try since then. Which is kind of sad, you know? Because when it comes to cannabis, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I'm kidding, of course. There's everything to fear. Like overdosing. Not really. Because, you know what? I don't think you can really overdose on marijuana. Some people would say, yeah, you can. Oh, I have. Yeah, you can. I don't know. I've yet to do it. Good friend of mine. He's a 25-year smoker now of the marijuanas. And he's tried, and he's never been able to overdose. Not that he's trying to kill himself or anything like that, but he's you know, he smoked more and more and more and more and more at times. And really, I think you get to a point where your body's just like, no, I'm good. And where you actually, like, I've gotten to that point where I just smoke so much, and then I feel like I could almost puke. And that's, I think, just my body's way of saying, you know what, we're good. And obviously, if I kept smoking more and more, I would think that I probably would vomit, and that's going to force me to stop. Because my body's saying, no, we're good. Just enjoy this, and let's just sit back for a while, right? Let's just chill out. And that's all based on your tolerance levels, right? So I really don't think you ever could cause serious harm, or really any harm of a significant nature, by smoking marijuana. Now, consuming it, I think you could really upset your stomach and really get that shit inflamed. I don't know, maybe you can develop an ulcer. I don't know. I don't know really anything about it. I'm just throwing out what I think potentially could be, which could be way off. But like I said, I don't really know it. So that's just a thought, okay? Just a thought. By consuming it, you could make yourself more sick. Just because your stomach would get really inflamed if it's really not happy. Oh, excuse me. That freaking pizza's burping back, baby. Oh. Alright. Let's take another dab here. Actually, I do want to crack it open. This is actually one thing that I am concerned about with this Yochanan Evolve Plus pen. Because you got to open it and close a lot. Open it and close a lot. After a while, your threading, just like my threading, will start to look pretty used and worn. Now, what's to stop this thing from that threading from just stripping off one day? Right? Because you're opening and closing, opening and closing. Like when I do a sesh, if I do 2 or 3 dabs, which, you know, they're not super big, but every couple of good puffs, I will open it all up. I'll take off the top chamber, take off the cap, and just make sure that I'm not getting stuck to the sides. Sometimes I'll pick in there a little bit and just move it over. Sometimes it gets stuck. If you inhale too much, sometimes you can pull that dab right off the coils onto the side, right? And then you're not going to get anything. So, yeah, I do open it quite a bit, but I try not to. Lately, I've been trying to go a little bit longer until I really start to just taste that, okay, you know what, we're just burning off any Reclaim now. And Reclaim has a very distinct taste. It's not that enjoyable. Yes, it will get you high, but it tastes kind of like I wouldn't say a sock, but just kind of like, I don't even know what to compare it to. I'm going to compare it to a burnt Oreo. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to say smoking Reclaim is like eating a burnt Oreo. Don't taste that good, but it's still worth it, right? It's still worth it. So I've been trying just to go till then. And then when I hit that, then I will crack it open. And, oh, you know what? There's still a good dab stuck to the side. Let's just move it down. Yeah, right? Sounds like a plan. That's really good. My mouth is really dry. I don't have mega pasties, but I do need to stay hydrated. I know I didn't drink enough today. I think I had about 420 mils of water and a 500 mil. Yeah, so really water, I haven't had that much to drink today. So I should be drinking straight water right now, but I'm not. So you know what? Sue me. Sue me. Sue me? No. Okay. So let's take another dab here. Not bad. Not bad. Oh. Whew. Definitely taste that one. Oh. I'm good, guys. I swear. This too shall pass. Man, is it hot down here. Turn off the fan on the other side of the room because the microphone is still too sensitive. I really think I want to get one of those the screens that you put. I can't remember the name of it. You can tell I'm not that professional to what I do in this shit because I don't know nothing. One of those screens that filters out some of that extra shitty sound, right? I was actually looking on Amazon for a little microphone arm. I found a really cool looking one that it's got like a I don't know, it looks like it's almost like a 3.5 foot reach in total on this thing. And then you got a nice mount on the end for your mic, and of course they are very compatible with the Snowball Ice blue microphones, which is what I use, right? When I'm not using the headset off the phone. And it comes with the screen and everything, so they're on like $50. So I am thinking about maybe going that route. I don't know. I want to, but you know what? It's not the top priority right now. It's not the top priority. Maybe I should set up an Amazon cart, have a wish list, and say, "Hey, people, you can buy this for me." But I don't know how I'd feel about that. Somebody did suggest that actually, that I set one up for, you know, things I would use. Obviously, you can't get pot on Amazon. Totally, wouldn't that be something sweet if you can get pot on Amazon? Wouldn't that be sweet? Be at your door in 2 days, right? Order whatever you need to. Eventually, once it's legalized everywhere, Especially in Canada. We got Amazon Canada, right? Wouldn't that be fucking sweet? Order pot off Amazon. Look, think of the reviews on that one. Oh my god, that would be it'd be totally sweet. Totally sweet. One day I hope to see marijuana on Amazon Prime. Have it as an add-on, get like an eighth as an add-on for like, I don't know, $10 or something. Because you guys, I'm sure, have seen those add-on deals where you're looking at something that is of interest and you can get like an item that's super cheap for like anywhere from like $2 to $5. Sometimes a little bit more. But it's usually a fraction of the price, but you have to qualify with spending so much money first, like a $25 order, before you can qualify to get this as an add-on price, right? So I've gotten so many different things like that. A lot of my camping gear was add-on items. I bought a few things, got my cart limit, and then I started going through the camping sections, and add-on item. A lot of my camping knives, which are not super crazy quality, but they're pretty good. They work for what I use them for. They're rugged and they're durable. Got them for $5 each. Add-on prices, bitches. I love it. I love Amazon. And of course, you can buy a lot of groceries. Now, Amazon even have you can like buy your shit from. I don't know how that works now. Honestly, buying groceries, you pick it up in the store or something. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. Kind of cool. But that's kind of where everything's going these days. Is we're going into the digital age, where we're really solidifying ourselves in the online presence of everything. Everything you could want. Every need you could have. Doesn't matter if it's, a good one or a really bad one. Every need, every want, every whim, everything is available online. That's what kind of world we're living in, where you can get anything online. You can hire an escort online. You can order a new video camera. You can order a new TV. You can fucking buy a house online, right? Like, you can buy everything online. Literally buy everything. So, it's crazy. It's just really crazy. I remember back in 98, 99, something like that. Maybe 2000. I don't know, somewhere around there. Years ago. I'd known the Bean for a few years, and I'd known Inexistent for about a year. And Inexistent, actually, he sold me a computer. Windows 95. Oh, it was a wicked computer. It had like, what was it? 24 megs of RAM. Like, it was pretty sweet. But, just the internet presence. My first time on the internet. Of course, what do I start trying to look up? The first thing? Porn. Right? I'm a teenage boy. I had a computer in my room. I can dial in online. That was fucked. Like the concept of connecting to the world. Chat rooms. Yahoo Chat was a big one. Everybody was on Yahoo Chat. Just the craziness that you can get into. But, and then slowly, computers started to evolve. At least the ones I had. And finally got something a little bit better. And then I could see actually what the internet looked like on a better computer and a better video card and a better monitor. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, the world looks pretty good online. But then you find everything out there. Like, ooh, there's a lot of crazy shit. There is a lot of crazy shit. I remember coming across Rotten.com. Does anybody remember Rotten.com? That site was fucked. The fuck of the month, remember that one? That was bizarre. Just some of the weird shit they'd show on there. Now they're still around, but they've toned down quite a bit. They're not so out there. I think maybe they were threatened with lawsuits or something. I don't know, but they've really toned down where they're at with everything. But still, check them out. If you've never been there, check them out. I'm sure you can find old archives on Google of what they used to look like, what they used to have. So check them out. It was kind of iconic back in the day because it was so taboo. Like, oh my god, it's so crazy. Nothing to the extreme, but they push the limits as far as they can go, right? Alright guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it on this one, because I think I'm good here. I think we've had a good little adventure, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a share. Share it with your friends, your family, your neighbor, I don't know, whoever. If you think they'd enjoy it, share it up. Of course, don't be afraid to give it a like. Follow us on Spreaker.com. We need some subscribers. When I say we, it's me, it's me. But you can also find me on Google Play, The Puffcast. Subscribe over there. And follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Massroots, and Facebook. We got a Facebook page. The Puffcast. We're pretty much everywhere you want to be. We're like Visa, but less known. Okay? So, catch you guys on the next one. We're going to take a final rip on the way out. I hope you'll join me on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, puff time is about to commence.
Fuck yeah, it is. Alright, guys. Stay lifted and keep smiling. Peace.